Well, Paul, commiserations on the result. How did you see tonight's game?
Very good game. I thought the boys were exceptional. I thought they played really, really well. Disappointing the start of the game. We said before the game that you just got to, keep them quiet for 15 minutes. Don't give them a foothold in the game. And then from our corner, we even spoke about it. They do like to counter-attack quick. The ball that comes out, we don't deal with it. It's a poor clearance from us. And before you know it, we're a goal down, and you think, guys, give yourself a chance. You come to a tough place, a team that are flying in the top six, and give yourself a chance. And that's, you can't do that. It's so naivous. Individual mistakes are killing us, and we've got to cut them out. We've done it in the last two games, and we've done it again today. And it's cost us. Not so much it cost us because we've fought back and we started to play some good stuff. And once we got to 1-1, it's great to see Ches get his first senior goal. That's always nice for him. And with some other chances, Shane, the boys really played well today. There's no getting away from it. We played well. All our fans that came up. It's a tough journey for them. But I like to think we performed for them, and I hope they saw that. But then you get the equaliser. All of a sudden they're panicking. The crowds, getting a bit apprehensive. We're on the front foot, and then again defensively we don't deal with it. You've got a man standing between our defence. We don't cover. And they're in. It wasn't deserved. But every time we make a mistake or we're not doing the basics right, they're getting punished. And football, I said to the players in there, when you get to the late stage of the game, you've got to be 100% focused. You've got to be 100% concentrated. You've got to be aware, and we weren't that. And that's why we conceded a goal. And ultimately, when I look at the 3 games that we've had just gone by, 3 teams in the top 6, we should have come away with at least 3 points, and that's the disappointing thing. Now we've got to take that onto Hull on Saturday, which is the final game before the international break, and it's a different type of game. You know what I mean? Both teams need to pick up points. So if we perform like we did today, we'll pick up points.
I mean, you touch on those fans, 300 or so fans travel up on a sort of Wednesday night. They're sort of real core, and they'll go away, reflecting what you said, I'm sure, because again, that kind of performance, you just hope it merits a little bit more, don't you?
Yeah, it does. And I said, about 300, how much was it, fans?
Yeah, 300 or so. Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, consider it's a cold Wednesday night, and to travel this way, just to support the lads, the core, core of the fans. It's great to see them. That's why we went over and clapped them. It's tough for them because they see a performance like that and they think we should be going back down the M6, with something here. But also, it's also frustrating at the same time because we're giving ourselves chances in games, and we're getting to the stage where it's not just about performances now. It's not so much now, but obviously when you get down to 5 and 6 games, you've got to start picking points up. So I don't want to keep standing there saying, we're proud of the boys, they were great performance, and we've got nothing to show for it. That's no good to me. And now we've got to start picking points up. So hopefully things will turn around. We're not looking at a team who's giving in, who's not fighting. That's the main thing. And there's still that major belief that if we can just we've got the harder fixtures out. I wouldn't say hard fixtures, but the harder fixtures out of the way. We can obviously start picking some points up.
And you touched on it lastly, that the Hull City, of course, that's the last one before that break, and we've kind of got to that stage now where we've got a few injuries, a suspension we've got to deal with as well. But I'm sure that team, whatever 11 goes out and all the subs, they'll be fit and firing on.
Yeah, listen, I think when you look at us really, and I think you kind of see where we were at the start of the season, and I think there needs to be recognition from people. As I said, we've got put out a team here where we've got no Scott Dan, no Yids, no Andy Carroll, no Baba. You know what I mean? So we've got Sam. So and we go back to the younger kids on the bench, Kelvin A and Kelvin E, and so that's where we were at the start of the season. And that's why this job is a tough job, and people need to recognise that. But hopefully, listen, we get 1 or 2 back. The most disappointing thing for them that come out the night, as well as apart from the performance, apart from the result, was Mumba getting sent off. He was absolutely outstanding. He really, really was. And I've just told him, that's naivety. It's stupidity. You're still disciplined. I don't mind people getting sent off for like maybe 2 yellow cards or 2 tough tackles, but when you do that, I'm not sure what minute it was. Maybe it was 85th.
It's thereabouts, yeah.
85th minute. When we got 9 games to go, we've got a lot of injuries. We haven't got a lot of midfield players. There's probably only natural 6. So to act like that and have them to lose them for 3 games, you know, it affects our team, you know, and I've told them in uncertain terms that I'm not happy about that at all. Selfish, really isn't. And listen, I love Mama, you know I love Mama. I love him more when he plays like that, but he's not helped the team for the next 3 games. So, as you said, whatever team we put out on Saturday, we'll be having a go.